What it do? What it do? What it do? Good morning. Good morning. Now it's time for another Friday Fable. But this really is not a fable. It's more of a, I guess you could say, a testimony. Well, I was thinking just how blessed I've been in terms of the men that I've come across in my life that have poured into me or have shaped me, even when they didn't know they were doing it. I remember my man, one of my favorite rappers, which is my guy, RP to DMX. And I remember DMX said something that was profound. He said, from what he remembers, nobody had a father in his neighborhood. I'm like, damn, that's profound. And I know that's that's the case for a lot of individuals. But I thank God that that wasn't the case. Obviously, I had a father, but there were many fathers in my neighborhood, and they fathered everybody. And I even look back in the schools, and I was thinking about this guy here, Mr. Waters. This was my principal at my elementary school. And what was crazy about this with Mr. Waters, to see him, now I was leaving my house, leaving a black man at my house every day, my father, seeing him go to work. But I would go to school and see another black man in leadership. And just to see him lead the school, he carried himself as a man. You never knew nothing different. You knew he was a man. And it was cool because he had this car. And I remember his car, we thought it was like Kit from Knight Rider because cars used to talk. Well, look back now, when his door used to be open, it would say, door ajar. That's the first time I heard the word ajar. And just to see how he carried himself and ran the school, just something I didn't know it then. But that was profound for me just to see that every day. So the word of today is reverence. That's when you have a strong adoration for someone, a high level of respect to someone. And we all had reverence for Mr. Waters. At least I know I did. And shout out to Mr. Waters. Just shout out to him. And the moral of the story is men, particularly black men, you never know what influence you can have on young boys just by being a stand-up man. They see you. They're watching you. Not even your sons. So being a positive influence on young black boys is awesome. But just men in general. Men, when young boys look at men to see what a man looks like, even if you have no idea they're doing it. So shout out again to Mr. Waters. Shout out to Mr. Waters. And shout out to any man being a positive influence. That's today's Friday Fable. Yo, subscribe. Subscribe to my podcast. There's something every day. The podcast. Definitely subscribe. Go to YouTube. Or to be easier, you can go to Danye F. Jones and subscribe. I uploaded a video yesterday. My first in-studio guest. Check me out. Holla.